Public schools in Northville have been able to successfully pull off a hybrid school year with students learning in person. But tonight, the district met to discuss the future of in-person learning. Jason Colthorpe is in Northville. So Jason, what did they decide?
Well, this has been quite the meeting, Kimberly. First of all, they've had an issue there with 75 students have had to quarantine, and that goes back to some off-campus parties. Students responsible for that, including a party bus, and believe me, that came up in the meeting tonight. Well, the superintendent came with her plan for the future, but then parents sounded off, and now board members are rethinking all of it.
Whatever it is that happens tonight is certainly not going to please everyone.
An understatement to be sure from Northville Superintendent Mary Kay Gallagher as she laid out her recommendation for the district. Following the mandatory 3-week shutdown of high schools, Gallagher wants to keep the middle and high schools virtual until January 19th. Elementaries would take a week on, week off approach.
My second grader absolutely cannot learn on a computer.
During public comments, several parents who are also doctors and healthcare workers pushed hard for in-person learning.
I am here to tell you it is safe for kids to be in school. You guys are telling us that as well. You have proved to us in multiple different slides, in multiple different comments, that school transmission is not occurring.
And while many parents relayed the stress on their households because of virtual learning, some teachers said the stress is on them.
Although the students are our top priority, you should be aware that many of our teachers are at their breaking point. The stress is too much for them to do their job to their expectations.
Another problem, other than the rising number of cases, is the rising need for substitute teachers, up 45% since October.
And some teachers sounded off about that. That's also a very much a concern. Now, this meeting is still going on, and we're actually watching in real time as they change the district calendar to reflect all of this. Board members have talked it out with each other and the head of the teachers union about what teachers are willing to do, and kind of the bottom line is they are moving to more in-person rather than all virtual. So we'll have to wait and see how this all shakes out and what they decide. But a couple parents tonight said, hey, parents, if you want your kids in school, you can't let them be out there partying, especially on a party bus. You have to be responsible. Of course, it's all subject to change. We're in Northville tonight. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.